Hello and welcome once again to the 3-day weather forecast with Paul Ugbah. Yesterday, there was a prediction from Nigerian Meteorological Agency that a storm which developed around southern Chad and neighboring Cameroon will propagate into the country and affect places around different parts of the country. The forecast actually came true as this morning rains were reported from a storm which traversed these areas that appear in blue over the northern, central, and also southern parts of the country, leaving this place open and favorable for activities. And so by Tuesday morning, we saw the storm hit these areas around Lokoja, parts of Niger, and also parts of Ondo State, and gave rains to these areas. We expect that this storm continues its propagation, and as it hits the western boundary of Nigeria, it's likely to give rains to places around Lagos, Ogun, and also Oyo State. The northern parts of the country where we've had rains earlier in the morning are not expected to still experience some rains. And so for the rest of Tuesday, we expect that the north will remain partly cloudy for the rest of the day, while the southern parts of the country, particularly the places around Ibadan, extending to Lagos, Ikeja areas, are expected to experience some rains from the storm which is advancing towards these areas. Temperatures are expected to hit 36 degrees Celsius over Nguru areas, while Maiduguri and Sokoto is expected to report temperatures of 35 degrees Celsius. We expect to see temperatures of 30 degrees Celsius over the FCT, Abuja, Makurdi, and also part of Ilorin in Kwara State. The southern parts of the country are expected to report the lowest temperature of 29 degrees Celsius over Warri in Delta State, while other places like Ikeja and Benin are expected to report temperatures of 30 degrees Celsius. Port Harcourt is expected to watch out for temperatures during the day of 32 degrees Celsius and Ecom 28 degrees Celsius. By Wednesday, there are still prospects for thunderstorms, particularly over the southern parts of the country. However, over the northern parts of the country, there are slim chances for rainfall over these areas as we approach the end of the rainy season over the north. However, rains are expected to increase in frequency over the southern parts of the country as they enter the second season over these areas. Temperatures are expected to increase slightly across the country and reach 37 degrees Celsius over Nguru, while Maiduguri is expected to maintain temperature of 35 degrees Celsius. Sokoto is expected to report temperatures of 34, and Abuja likely to report temperatures of 32, and Lokoja 32 as well. Other places in the south are expected to report temperatures of 30 degrees Celsius to about 32 degrees Celsius expected over Port Harcourt areas. Ecom is expected to maintain 28 degrees Celsius. By Thursday, we expect the northern parts of the country to be generally partly cloudy and sunny, while places around the southern parts of the country have high prospects for thunderstorms, particularly over the southwestern parts, extending from Ilorin in Kwara State through Ibadan in Oyo State, Akure in Ondo State, and Lagos areas. We also expect Benin and Warri areas of Edo and Delta State to experience some rainfall from storms, while Port Harcourt areas over the south, and southeastern parts of Ecom in Cross River State and Calabar areas are also expected to experience some rains. Temperatures are expected to increase further to 38 degrees Celsius over Nguru areas and also increase slightly further over Maiduguri to about 37 degrees Celsius. we expect temperatures over Sokoto to be 34, while Kaduna is expected to be 28 degrees Celsius. Abuja is expected to be 31 and Lokoja 30 degrees Celsius. Over the southern parts of the country, we expect to see temperature range from 31 degrees Celsius over Benin and Warri areas to about 32 over Ikeja in Lagos and 33 degrees Celsius over Port Harcourt in Rivers State. This is where we'll conclude our 3-day weather forecast. And if you are living particularly over the southern parts of the country and you intend to go for outdoor activities during the evening hours, make your umbrella handy. Thanks for watching and see you again.